name is Kurt Rosengren, and I am on a mission to change the world from the inside out. I would love for you to join me, so I want to tell you a little bit about exactly what I mean by that. In a nutshell, when I talk about changing the world from the inside out, there are really three pieces of the puzzle: inner work, impact, and interconnectedness. First, as the phrase implies, changing the world from the inside out starts from the inside. More specifically, it starts with an individual's inner work. All the ways you have ever made the world a better place, and all the ways you ever will make the world a better place, have one thing in common, and that is they start with you. With that in mind, it makes sense that the more energized and alive you feel, and the more inner space there is for that energy to flow, the greater your potential to be a force for positive change. Second, it means living your life as a mobile point of positive impact. So let me explain what I mean by that. Your potential to make a difference isn't limited to volunteering or donating to charity or even a career focused on making the world a better place. Could be any of those things, could be all of those things, but it's more comprehensive than that. Being a mobile point of positive impact means going through your daily life aware of the bazillion opportunities you're presented with, large and small, to leave the world better than you found it. And it's not just limited to the big stuff. It could be as small as offering someone a smile or giving a compliment or just picking up a piece of trash. Whether you're aware of it or not, you're leaving what I call a ripple legacy. That's distinct from what I call an ego legacy, which is basically about wanting to be remembered. Your ripple legacy is the cumulative impact, both immediate and ongoing, the ripples that come out from it, of the choices you make and the actions you take throughout your life. When you take into account the positive impact that can ripple out over time, far beyond the immediate impact you can see, even beyond your own life, your potential to leave your mark on the world is mind-boggling. I think about this all the time, and I still can't get my brain around how much potential there is there. So, I've talked about the inner work and the impact that helps you personally make in the world. But there's one more aspect we need to talk about if we want to maximize the potential to hand down a legacy that we can be proud of to future generations. And that is recognizing and leveraging the fundamental interconnectedness of everything. This really has two components. The first component is simple awareness. At the heart of so much of what is wrong in the world is a deep disconnection. We're disconnected from the environment and the impact our choices have. We're disconnected from each other, and we're even disconnected from ourselves. The greater our awareness of that inherent interconnectedness, the more likely our choices and actions will be to support a holistically sound system that reflects that interconnectedness. Put more simply, when we are deeply aware of that interconnectedness, we'll make different, healthier, more sustainable decisions. And when a whole movement of people starts doing that, the world starts to change. Which brings me to the second aspect of interconnectedness, the potential for community to be a multiplier for positive change. One person's efforts can seem, let's face it, insignificant. Just a drop in the ocean. But joined together with others, those drops can swell to become an irresistible wave of change. So to recap, there are three levels in this idea of changing the world from the inside out. The first is doing the inner work. This is where my work with the Aliveness Code comes in, helping people feel more energized and alive, less constricted, with more inner space for that energy to flow. It's about both living a life you love and being the change you want to see in the world. The second is impact. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's where the choices you make and the actions you take transform you into a mobile point of positive impact day in and day out. It's where the daily ripples you set in motion build over time to create your ripple legacy. And finally, interconnectedness. A deeper awareness of the fundamental interconnectedness of all things, whether that's personally, societally, economically, ecologically, A deeper awareness of that interconnectedness feeds choices and actions that can lead to a world that works for everybody and everything. And the interconnectedness of community can be a multiplying force for that positive change.